He was a stubborn German.
Larry Lenhart can laugh and smile when he talks about his late father, Richard, a World War II veteran who retired in Stewart.
He was very independent. He just wanted to take care of his own affairs, and he wanted to go back to his condo.
But underneath it is a profound sadness.
Oh, I missed the guy, sure.
And anger about the court-appointed guardian who stole his father's money.
It was rough. I was trying to grieve at one time and trying to get some justice at the same time. And like I say, angry, the more I covered, the more angry I got.
His father's guardianship started the way so many cases do, with a dispute in the family. As Richard's health declined, his children couldn't agree on who should manage their dad's money. So a judge appointed a professional guardian named Linrod Douglas. Did you have any say in who the guardian was?
None whatsoever. I had no reason to doubt him because of the court system. I trusted the court.
For 2 years, Linrod Douglas controlled every aspect of Richard's life. He sold Richard's condo and moved him into a Wellington nursing home owned by Douglas. When Richard died, Larry found only a few $1,000s in his father's account.
Yeah, these are just the legal documents that it took me to get to where we're at.
Fortunately, Larry kept copies of his father's bank records.
Yeah, we got all kinds of files in here.
So he knew that Richard had more than $200,000 in CDs at the bank. He asked Douglas where that money was.
And I said, well, what about the CDs? And he said, well, I could never find the CDs. And I said, well, I could probably do that because I had copies of everything. So I contacted the bank. The bank told me that they were cashed, and they were cashed in September of that year he took over. And there was he was the only one that legally could have cashed them.
Larry filed a complaint which triggered an investigation. According to court records, Linrod Douglas cashed $265,000 in CDs right after he was named guardian. Following the money, investigators say Douglas spent nearly $150,000 of Richard's money to pay off a mortgage, $75,000 to buy a new property, and $4,000 to pay off a credit card. And it didn't end there. They uncovered 4 more wards Douglas was stealing from. Richard and Betty Weber lost about $10,000. Their daughter Joan telling the I-Team as guardian, Douglas had no trouble accessing the money and using it for whatever he pleased.
I'm always angry.
Angry at who?
At the system, at the people that did this to my mother and father.
Is it just guardianship that you investigate? Anthony Palmieri is the chief guardianship investigator at the Palm Beach Clerk of Courts. What does that Linrod Douglas case say about the system?
I think the system as designed is working in a lot of cases, but whenever the system goes off the rail, one case is too many cases, and we have to look at those cases. We have to analyze what went right, what went wrong, and make corrections.
Today, Linrod Douglas is behind bars awaiting sentencing after pleading guilty to 15 charges related to guardianship fraud. Larry Lenhart will be in the courtroom and ask the judge for the maximum sentence.
I'd like to see him off the streets forever myself. It'd send a good message to the rest of the guardians. If you're going to play, you're going to pay a little bit here. I think Dad appreciates some justice on this.